Lueroi's Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough, Part 29. What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and we're here in the Relic Castle, and if you recall, last time we came up through the Relic Passage, which means we're in a brand new part of the Relic Castle, which we can never explore before. And today we're actually going to catch not one, but two brand new Pokemon. So, one of them is a Pokemon that you can catch here all the time after defeating the gym leader Clay. That Pokemon is Volcarona. It's an awesome fire and bug type. Not quite a legendary, but practically is a legendary based on its stats. And you can find it by going through this door right here. And yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to waste time. We're just going to go and catch this thing right off the bat. You can find Volcarona here in the Relic Castle at level 35. And you might as well try to catch yourself one. And a lot of people think it's a legendary because you go and find it in a room like this. Typical to any other legendary you'd normally find, but it definitely isn't a legendary. It just happens to be a very extremely powerful Pokemon. So what I'm going to do to try to catch it here is bring out Magneton, and I'll go ahead and use Thunder Wave to paralyze it. That always makes it way easier to catch. So if you have any possibility of, you know, freezing it, paralyzing it, burning it, poisoning it, always a good call. Putting it to sleep, also very great. So yeah, Magneton got it paralyzed, which helps out pretty well, and let me see how much a Thunder Shock does, because, ooh, Quick Claw, but yeah, Volcarona has very good stats all around, so I'm not even sure how much that would do, and that thing actually took it like a beast, so I'm actually probably going to switch out and go to someone else, because especially if this thing's using that move, it's going to keep restoring health, and it's going to take forever and ever, so I'll switch over to my Water type, and Duat can do some damage on this thing. But guys, while I'm fighting this Volcarona here, I definitely have to thank you all for getting me to 100,000 subscribers. That is definitely like my greatest accomplishment ever. Absolutely epic, and I have no one to thank but you guys, so thank you very much for that. I was absolutely pumped when I saw that, and that was the perfect Razor Shell right there, because Volcarona has like a tiny little bit of HP and paralyzed, which means it's perfect to catch right now. So let's go ahead and throw some Ultra Balls at this thing. I actually should have restocked on Ultra Balls. I only have like 3 of them, so hopefully we can catch this thing. And that didn't look too good right there. I mean, I literally lose all my hope when it comes out after like one bounce, but hopefully we can still catch this thing. But yeah, if you're trying to use Volcarona on your team, definitely don't hesitate. It has like no good moves right now. Like, as you can see, it's using stuff like String Shot, but it's definitely an awesome Pokemon. Outstanding stats, particularly its special attack is awesome. And it's a fire and bug type, very unique typing, and it can learn a bunch of really good moves. And Volcarona's still paralyzed, so even though my Ultra Balls aren't working, at least I have like no threat in front of me right here. I know this thing isn't going to knock out my whole team. But yeah, Volcarona's actually not too bad. It's only at level 35, so as long as you can put some good damage on it, you should be able to catch it just like this. Oh yeah, there we go. So we caught ourselves a Volcarona. And not that I'm ever going to use this thing on my team, I just like catching Pokemon that are right there in front of you to catch. So yeah, there we go. Thought to be an embodiment of the sun, it appeared in the bitterly cold weather and saved Pokemon from freezing. Wow, what a beast! I mean, everyone was out there dying from the cold, and Volcarona came and saved the day. But guys, like I said, I'm not catching one, but I'm going to catch 2 Pokemon in this video. So Volcarona is not going to be a part of my team. Instead, I'm going to be catching a new Pokemon right now in this room. The next Pokemon... Oh, perfect! My Repel wore off, because I was about to be running around like a madman with my Repel sprayed. But yeah, the next Pokemon I'm going to find is absolutely awesome, and you're about to see it right now, because it's the only other Pokemon you can find in here. And it's Baltoy! And yeah, this is the Pokemon that I was talking about way earlier in my walkthrough, because right when I got into Route 4 and I was getting close to the Relic Castle, I was like, alright guys, I'm going to catch a new Pokemon, but yeah, as it turns out, you can't find Baltoy until way later on in the game, when you go through the Relic Passage. But guys, honestly, Baltoy's not that hard to find, or sorry, not that hard to catch, so I'm just going to throw a Quick Ball at it and hope for the best. And it looks like I'm going to catch it, so there we go! That's an easy way to catch yourself a new Pokemon, just throw a Quick Ball on the very first turn. So yeah, Baltoy is my newest team member, and as a Ground and Psychic type, I'm really excited about it. It's a very unique typing. I don't think there's any other Pokemon with that typing, actually. And when fully evolved into a Claydol, it's an absolute beast defensively. And I have a pretty good name for you right here. But what's good about Claydol is it's not only a good defensive Pokemon, but it can still deal out a lot of damage offensively. It's not completely worthless on the offensive side, so that's what I really like about it. Plus, I can learn Cosmic Power, which boosts up its defense and special defense, so this thing is going to be one of my best defensive Pokemon in the long run. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to spray some more Repel, because there's one last thing you can do in here after catching Volcarona, after catching yourself a Baltoy, for whatever reason you want to catch a Baltoy, but work your way all the way over to the right side, and you can find like an Ultra Ball or something. So yeah, climb up all this sand over here and get that Ultra Ball. And honestly, I don't want to walk all the way back, so I'm just going to see if I can do this. Let's try to dig our way out of here with Duwat, because, yeah, you can definitely use dig to get yourself out of the cave or something. So let's go ahead and try that out. Alright, Peanut, dig your way out of here through all this giant sand. And that is epic. We are definitely out of the Relic Passage. Alright guys, so we are back into the daylight, and this is the Pokemon World Tournament where we left off a couple videos ago. And let's not forget our main mission right now. We still have to go onto the Plasma Frigate and take down all those Team Plasma Grunts. But we'll be doing that very soon. For right now, though, I'm probably going to take it easy, go over to the Pokemon Center, and check out the 2 new Pokemon I just caught. So let's get to it. Alright guys, we're in the Pokemon Center, so let's get onto the PC right here. And first let's show off our Volcarona, because that's definitely the most epic Pokemon we caught. Even though it's not going on my team, it's still an awesome bug and fire type. But yeah, as you can see, it has a terrible moveset when you first get it, but it has a lot of great moves to learn in the long run, so definitely don't think it's a terrible Pokemon. Because, I mean, look at its special attack, 110 already. That's absolutely insane. So yeah, Volcarona is definitely a great Pokemon. Go ahead and add it to your team if you want a bug or a fire type. It's definitely great. And speaking of great, let me show off my newest team member, Voodoo, the Baltoy. And as you can see, some pretty decent moves. Not the best in the world, but it's a work in progress. Calm Nature, I'm really digging that. And Baltoy will be evolved in just 8 more levels. So yeah, it's going to be my main new defensive Pokemon. As you can see right there, 42 defense, 48 special defense. Pretty awesome. So yeah, Baltoy is going to be my newest team member, so get used to having that guy tearing it up. And I think that's going to be it for this video. I know it was very short, but I just had to take care of those couple little things right there. And next time we're going to be taking down all of those Team Plasma Grunts on the Plasma Frigate, so stay tuned for that. And we'll definitely be seeing Baltoy's debut tomorrow in the next video, so stay tuned for more.